Hi everyone, welcome to my new video where I will guide you step by step through creating a beautiful crochet beanie that's perfect even for patient beginners. This beanie boasts a lovely pattern featuring a mix of slip stitches, herringbone stitch and single crochet. I will be working with this yarn called Denim from Nako brand. It's mix of anti-peeling acrylic and cotton. It's 100 grams and 200 meters, and one ball of this yarn is enough for even an adult size. I will work with 5mm crochet hook, and you'll need pair of scissors, measuring tape, yarn needle, and if you want you can add pom-pom. It's up to you if you will add pom-pom or not, and I think it's nicer with pom-pom. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with slip knot and keep the starting tail longer because we will use it for sewing. So start with slip knot, use 5mm crochet hook if you are working with the same yarn. I'm going to make 45 chains for adult size. And the number of chain doesn't have to be divisible by any specific number, and it doesn't have to be even or odd. You can make any number of chain stitches you like, and this number determines the height of the beanie. I'm going to measure the chain for you so that you know how long you need your chain to be if you are working with a different yarn and a different crochet hook. Okay, it's 28 centimeters long, and now we can start to crochet the pattern. And we will start to crochet single crochets, and it will be bottom of beanie. Then we will crochet herringbone stitches, so it will be middle of beanie, and on top of beanie we will crochet slip stitches. So you'll need 7 stitches on the top of beanie and 7 stitches on the bottom of beanie for adult size. So start in the second chain and make first single crochet, and you need to make 1 single crochet in next 7 chains. Okay, I have done 7 single crochets, and now let's make herringbone stitches. For first herringbone stitch, you need to make single crochet. And now you can start to make herringbone stitch because you need this loop from previous single crochet. And then insert your hook into the next following chain, grab the yarn, pull it through, and finish herringbone stitch. So insert your hook into the loop from previous herringbone stitch. Then insert your hook into the following chain. Grab the yarn, pull it through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Grab the yarn and pull it through all 3 loops. So this is herringbone stitch, and you need to make 30 herringbone stitches in total, or 29 plus the single crochet, because you need to start with single crochet, then you can make herringbone stitches. So now I'm going to make 30 herringbone stitches in total. Now I have 7 stitches left, and this is what it looks like. I have 7 stitches left, and now let's make slip stitches. So make 1 slip stitch in next 7 chains. And this is last slip stitch. At the end of each row, chain 1. And this is what this looks like. The top of beanie is more narrow. And you can use stitch marker if you want and mark the first slip stitch with stitch marker. At the end of each row, chain 1 and turn. And now we are going to work just with back loops. So start in very first back loop and make first slip stitch. So you need to make 7 slip stitches, back loop only. And now we are going to make herringbone stitches, back loop only. So start in the next back loop and make a single crochet. And then you can make herringbone stitch. So use the loop from the previous single crochet and make herringbone stitch. And you need to make 30 herringbone stitches, back loop only in total. If you are following me in each step, if you are making the same size of beanie, if you use the same size of crochet hook and the yarn. So in total you need to have 30 herringbone stitches, back loop only. Okay, this is what this looks like, and now we are going to make single crochets, back loop only. And you can see the starting tail is on the top of beanie, so there are slip stitches. And here we have to make single crochet. So this is first single crochet. You can use stitch marker and mark the first single crochet with stitch marker. And continue working 1 single crochet back loop only to the end. But I always make very last single crochet into the stitch, not into the back loop, because you will have nicer edge. So very last very last single crochet will go not into the back loop, but underneath of both loops. At the end of each row, chain 1 and turn your work. And you will repeat the same pattern as in previous row. So start in very first back loop and make first single crochet. You need to make 7 single crochets, back loop only. This is last single crochet of this row, and now you need to start with single crochet, and then you can start to make herringbone stitches. So you need to make 30 herringbone stitches, back loop only. In next 7 back loops, make 1 slip stitch. So you need to make 7 slip stitches in total. And it depends on you if you will make last slip stitch into the back loop or if you will use a stitch. So you will use both loops. It's okay because this is top of beanie and everything will be hidden, so you don't need to have straight edge on the top of beanie. Chain 1, turn your work, and you will repeat the same pattern as in previous rows. So you need to make 7 slip stitches, back loop only, then herringbone stitches, and then single crochets, back loop only. Okay, so continue working until you reach the desired circumference of the beanie. And this is what it looks like. This is the bottom of beanie. So I'm going to measure it on the bottom of beanie. It's stretchy. I'm going to measure it again. I'm going to measure it when it's folded in half. So this is what it looks like. And it has about 54 centimeters. So now I am on the top of beanie and we are going to join both sides of beanie together with slip stitches. I'm going to use back loop on the side closer to me and stitches on the other side. So you need to make 1 slip stitch in each back loop and stitch all the way across. So using back loops only on the side closer to you and stitches on the other side. So continue working 1 slip stitch in each back loop and stitch all the way across. Okay, I have joined the sides together. This is what this looks like, and this is wrong side for me. So on the other side, it will look nicer. That's why it's right side for me. And you can cut the yarn, and then you have to weave the tail inside the beanie. Okay, now we are going to close the opening at the top of the beanie using a needle. you need to make stitches all the way around. Then tighten it, and you'll need to make more stitches in the same direction because the hole will not be closed. You just tighten it, and then you need to make more stitches in the same direction, but it's better when you will make stitches on the right side. It will look nicer. So I'm going to bring the needle to the other side, to the right side, and there I will make a few more stitches in the same direction. And this is what it looks like. I really like the pattern. I hope you like the pattern as well, because it's not hard to make it and it looks really perfect. And I will add a pom-pom, I will add a label, and that's all. And this is what it looks like with pom-pom and my own label. I really like the pattern. I hope you do as well. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon at the next video. Bye.